Hi everyone, this is Amit Kumar. Welcome to my chemistry class. Today I will discuss about the chirality, which is very important topic to you. The topic name is chirality. So students, what is the meaning of generally chirality? So chirality means if the central atom having different type of types of substitute. Clear? This is known as chiral carbon atom. This type of carbon atom is known as chiral carbon atom. Clear? See the example and after that you will understand what is the exact meaning of chirality. So student, if we taking the example like C single bond H and single bond Cl and single bond Br, and take the another example like Br single bond C single bond H and single bond Cl and single bond I. Clear? So in this case, in the example first you can see here two atoms like is similar, so that's why it is not a chiral carbon atom. But in this case you can see here all the substitute are different type, that's why this carbon atom is a chiral carbon atom. And the one important point for you, if in the any competitive exam or reaction any carbon atom marked with like star, it is also the indication of chiral carbon atom. Okay students, now come to the some examples of the chiral and achiral molecule. So students, this cross point is a carbon atom. So first you write the carbon, that means C. So C, all the carbon, that means this carbon atom having the four type of different substitute, that means it is considered as the chiral carbon atom. So this is our chiral carbon atom. In this case, four different type of substitute are not present on the carbon atom, that's why it is a achiral molecule. Clear? It is a achiral molecule. And now come to the example third. This different and this is also different. Clear? So this is our the parent carbon atom here, and the parent carbon atom having the four type of substitute which are different to each other, that's why it is a chiral compound. Same for the example 4. This is that means if you are write the fully structure of this molecule like CH2 CH and single bond CH2 and single bond CH3, and this one what is the this carbon atom having the hydrogen and OH. So both are same type of substitute present on this parent carbon atom, that's why it is a achiral carbon atom. Clear? Now come to the next one topic, which is inversion, retention and racemization. So students are very confused how to decide the inversion, retention and racemization. But students, we have one trick for you, and after that you will easily understand what is the meaning of inversion, retention and racemization. So students, see here, this is our nucleophile and this is another nucleophile, like the representation is Y and here X. Clear? If this nucleophile leave from this system, and after that this nucleophile attack on that position. So in this case, if the no plane is changed, That means plane is same on the previous nucleophile. Clear? But in this case, you see here C2H5, here hydrogen, and here CH3, and here Y. Clear? So these what is the common difference? So in this case, if the plane is changed, you can see here the plane of the nucleophile is this one, and in this case the plane of the nucleophile is this one. So this product is known as inversion product. Because of the plane is changed, that's why inversion product. Clear? And this product, you can see here, previous nucleophile phase is that one, and the final nucleophile substitution, the phase is that one. So that means nothing changed in the plane. That means the name is retention. The name is retention. Clear? If we are taking the representation like retention, here A and inversion B. Clear? So what is the meaning of A plus B? So if the 50% of A and 50% of B in the reaction, this the name is racemization of the product. Clear? So that is the meaning of racemization. Racemization means 50% of retention and 50% of inversion product present in the racemization product, and this reaction is also known as racemization reaction. Now come to the elimination reaction. So students, what is the requirement of the elimination reaction? So students, first that means reactant having at least one leaving group. And the second one is base also need for the elimination reaction, and the final product is unsaturated hydrocarbons. The final product is unsaturated hydrocarbons. That is the beauty of elimination reaction. See the example here. If this is our reactant, here if we are taking here base example, like NaOH and KOH. So base means base also having the like nucleophile. So if the we talking about the hydrogen and carbon, which one having the maximum electronegativity? So according to table like hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur and fluorine, 2.1, 2.5, 3.0, 3.5 and 3.2, 4.0. Clear? So in this case the carbon and carbon having the maximum electronegativity. That's why this bond shift on this carbon atom, and after that you can see here this bond actually shift on the carbon atom. That means carbon having the negative charge, so hydrogen having the positive charge, and positive charge, if positive present charge is there, that means this nucleophile attack on this carbon atom. If here negative and if we create here positive, that means it will give a new type of product which is unsaturated hydrocarbons. Clear? And the nucleophile will leave on the system X negative. So in this case the first nucleophile leave from this system, and after that hydrogen, carbon, that means this bond shift on this carbon atom, and after that base attack on this hydrogen and abstract of this hydrogen, this will form BH, and this is nucleophile automatically leave from in the product, and the final product is unsaturated hydrocarbon according to elimination reaction. Okay students, if we take in the another example like CH3, CH2 and CH2 CH Br and single bond CH3. Clear? And here if we are using the base like NOH, what is the nucleophile? Nucleophile is OH negative. So students, it will give the two types of product, which in what one is major and one is minor product in this reaction. So how to get the major and minor product in this reaction? So students, see here, first you write like that, and this is also you can write like that. Clear? And this is your reactant and will give the two types of product. Clear? Students, if we shift this bond on this carbon atom and this nucleophile attack on this hydrogen and Br also leave from this system, that's why it will give the CH3 single bond, CH2 single bond, CH. Clear? If the hydrogen is positive, this means this carbon atom automatically comes in the negative charge and Br also leave from the system, that why here positive. Negative and positive, what is the meaning of negative positive? Here single bond automatically there, and one negative and one positive form a new bond which is a double bond. So here CH and single bond CH3. That is the one possibility in this reaction. And the another one is that if this hydrogen attack on this carbon atom, clear, and this nucleophile attack on this hydrogen, what is the final product? So forget about this carbon atom, focus on this carbon atom. So automatically HBr leave from in this reaction, and after that double bond create on first carbon atom and second carbon atom. So the final product is CH3 single bond CH2 and single bond CH2 CH double bond CH2. Clear? This is your final product, and how to decide the major and minor product in this reaction. Okay students, calculate the alpha hydrogen. How to calculate the alpha hydrogen? It is very simple. See here. So first of all, select the unsaturated hydrocarbon part. So this is our unsaturated hydrocarbon part. Clear? Which is a parent carbonate. This is also unsaturated hydrocarbon part, which is a parent carbon atom. So students, see there here, this is our parent series here, and the next one is alpha, and the next one beta, and the next one is gamma. So we are calculating here alpha hydrogen. So in this case alpha carbon is this one, and this carbon atom having two hydrogen, so that means alpha hydrogen having how much? 2. But in this case the next one carbon atom is this, and the next one is this one. This is our beta carbon atom. So you can see here how much alpha hydrogen in this reaction. 3 is on the right side and 2 is from the left side. So 2 plus 3, how much? 5. So in this reaction alpha hydrogen is 5 and alpha hydrogen is 2 in this reaction. So clear? So in this case, which one having the alpha hydrogen more, that is stable product, and stable product is also known as major product. This is our major product and this is our minor product according to elimination reaction. Okay students, you can understand the elimination reaction. So the which type of product will form. So in this example you can see here one possibility of the minor and the another possibility of the major product. So I hope you understand well this topic, which is elimination reaction. All the best.